Well, good morning. Have a look at this mooring. It's stunning. Today, even though it's raining, I've decided that I'm going to head to Ellesmere on the boat because I'm still Cathless, and while it's gorgeous here, if Kath was here with me, it's a little bit lonely by myself. Not that I'm going to Ellesmere to make friends, but there's a few coffee shops there and also a Tesco, and there's the meres that I wouldn't mind having a walk around, so I thought that would keep me occupied for a little while. So I am going to unmoor the boat and set off in search of friends. In search of Ellesmere. So the other day I didn't put on the second centre line, and I knew I was being lazy when I did it, and I really regretted it. So I'm going to put on the second centre line today. We're going under are just one boat width wide, so you are kind of looking to see if there are boats coming. And what I find, because they are only the width of a boat, there's probably a gunnel space on each side extra. So what I do is I line it up on my good side, which is my left side, and I just make sure there's an extra gunnel width. Gives you a little bit of manoeuvring space as well, and then you definitely know that you're not going to hit the other side, as opposed to kind of running backwards and forwards across your back deck, which I have been known to do also.
I would give it all away to do it all again. Make our love a story that would never end. Never thought I'd feel so alive, looking in your eyes. I just wanna love you till the day I die. Oh, oh, I just wanna love you right. Oh, oh, love you till the end of time. I just wanna hold you for forever. Every day you're making me better, 'cause a love like this is rare, and I wanna take.
So there's a noisy bird following me, which is just beautiful, setting the tone. There's these gorgeous sweeping trees, and every single duck that I have seen, that's an exaggeration, a lot of the ducks I've seen have been asleep.
I just wanna love you. If I'm gonna love somebody, I just wanna love you. Oh, oh, I just wanna love you right.
So that is not an easy turn. I was debating whether or not to put it in reverse and go a bit slower, or give it more revs and go a bit faster. The more revs you give it, the tighter the turn you can get. But I'm more of the slow and steady kind of variety. It's fine, there was nothing coming. I did beep my horn. As I beeped my way down the Llangollen, in much the same way as I beeped my way through Oxford, I felt rather proud of my 2 solo journeys. I'd managed to do all the engine checks myself, though Kath did talk me through them on the phone. I was getting more confident with other boats approaching too. And being higher boat country, there were a lot of boats. Things were beginning to look up. The occasional lamb appeared to remind me that it was spring. The bridge numbers began to show me that soon I'd be off the Llangollen proper. We are coming up to bridge number 1 on the Llangollen Canal, and this is kind of where it officially turns back into the Shropshire Union Canal, but we just pretend that it's the Llangollen Canal all the way up to the junction. So I'm still going to continue saying Llangollen Canal even after we leave Ellesmere, and you can continue to leave comments about how it's the Shropshire Union Canal. Very interesting part of the canal. It literally does a little horseshoe back on itself, and I think just then when I was going around the corner I just kept thinking, every time I drive I think, can I stop now, can I stop now, kind of like what you do when you go through, you go up to a set of lights, and I'm always thinking what's my option for reversing. I know it's quite shallow on either side here because I passed a few boats and they've been kind of jackhammered diagonally, and I think that's because they've been caught on a bank or something. So I just would prefer today to go slow. So if I have to stop, which I've had to stop a few times today, then I just stop. Our boat, when you put her in reverse to stop, she likes to go diagonal, she doesn't stop straight. So you have to kind of put her back into forwards and do little corrections, and then she's fine. Oh really? Oh really? Because this is super dirty. Super dirty. Everyone's gonna get super, super dirty. Little brats. This is my mooring spot. There's a sign up, so I'm just gonna go check if it's 48 hours. But then on the other side of the sign, I think it's 2 weeks. So I think at the very least I will stop here for a couple of days because I can walk into Ellesmere, and then I know I can go and stop down the arm for 2 days, do some shopping, and hopefully by then Kath will be back.
And I don't know where I would be or where I'll go if you arms have carried me for miles. Here's where I belong.
Hopefully you've enjoyed today's trip down the Llangollen, and hopefully you will give it a like, because that would be awesome. If you haven't already subscribed, please click the subscribe button, and thank you for watching.